Hey yo, eMJlifeAtlas here. Anyhow, we took off. We went out west today. We passed the threshold. We are in the west, and I'm open. I can read, but I did draw the cards earlier all by myself. This is a prediction for the 23rd of May, 2020. I like to do yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I'm not a big fan of past, present, and future. Yesterday, we got the Seven of Pentacles. Check that little dude out. Can't see where it would be. So, he's just pondering on all those little stars that he's growing. Today, the Emperor. Look at that cool dude. He's very cool. And the tomorrow card is Seven of Wands. I'm big on numbers. We got a 6 or 7. The Emperor is a 6 and then a 7 for what to do, what's coming tomorrow. And you can take that long term also. And this is definitely a reading that can, whenever you find it, it works for you. And then like and subscribe. eMJlifeAtlas. My name is Melinda, by the way. Okay, so what I found when I was looking at this stuff, the Seven of Pentacles, right? When I see the Seven of Pentacles, this is an Earth card. Everything's coming Earth for me lately, and I can relate to this. It's everything that you can see, feel, touch, taste, and smell, right? This includes people. It also includes money, because it's a tangible object. You can use this card for growth, and 7's a good number. 7 is luck. I just literally looked up all of the lucky things that have to go, do with the number 7. So now, pause, reflect for a moment. You're going to want to gaze at your crops. Everything you've been sowing. Anyways, your tendrils that you've been working on have unfolded. They're going to continue to grow. This was yesterday. We all knew this yesterday. It's basically manifesting quicker than expected. Like, things are happening faster than you expected them to happen. So what's going to come next? This is really up to you. You can work with what you know, what you have. You're the only one who knows everything you have. This is the perfect time to reinvest in the things that are very important to you. Use your knowledge, use your skills. Because if you do, get more payout in the future. So, this said that you're manifesting quicker than expected. And then, so the second card, which is like today, or the present, is the Emperor. It looks wise to me. So, guess what it says? Unexpected results. Did you get unexpected results? Because we totally did. This morning we weren't sure if we were going to go out west. But we're going. It's where I want to be. It's where I've always wanted to be. The Emperor, he plays with the Empress. She's very powerful too. Now, she's very creative. And so the Emperor, he balances her out. He stabilizes her. And this is very important because to get success and financially or just personally in any of the ways, you totally need somebody to balance you out. And you have to do that within yourself because you don't always get that in another person. I do, I'm lucky, but so you do need rules and a strong, sturdy foundation. You need somebody to give you shape and form for your expansion, your expansive nature. Everybody's expanding right now. We're totally coming to terms with all of the things that make us us, and we are going to use all of those things to be successful. And by successful, I don't mean that we're all going to make $1 million. I do think that success lies in the beholder. And for me, I'm not a money person. I'd rather have love any day of the week. And I don't just mean love with another person or with my family. I mean love in the sense of, for me, it's creativity. I feel satisfied when I can create and express myself. And if one person gets it, that's cool. That's all I need. But I just need to have, like, nature. But nature for me is also in big cities. So I guess I'm feeling the energies. So this is the Emperor. Now the Emperor, he is like the domain to the material world. I remember in the long times ago, we had to come up with a domain name and buy it if we wanted a website. It's the same difference. He is Aries energy, so he surveys and forms patterns and habits. Now, as a creative person, of course, I have lots of habits and lots of patterns, but I need him to, I don't know, I guess, reevaluate my patterns. Like him. I say him because it's such a masculine form. Like that's how it's described. And so we all within ourselves have the masculine and the feminine. So what this just means is that I need to dig in there and set some limits and boundaries. It's pretty important. It needs to be surveyed. He's surveying the forms and patterns that I have within me. When I say he. And anyways, the Emperor is the boss. He's extremely firm. He's daddy, dude. He's the father. He is order. He sets limits and boundaries, and he creates the stability that we all need. This is today's card for the 23rd of May, 2020. Now, when it comes to future or tomorrow, because I really do think that we all kind of generally think, I mean, we have big goals, but everything is what happened yesterday, what's happening today, what's going to happen tomorrow. And that's great because we're present and we are in the now. And that's where you need to be. Feel it, like, sense it, be part of it, because that's the only way you can ever take any action, and action's the only way to get any kind of results. So, we have another 7, and I really, truly believe that 7s are super lucky. Not just for me, for everyone, and that's just a big... Look it up, man. Okay, so wands, though. Wands, ooh, it's an element of fire. Did you realize that you need the fire? Everybody's not so much against the fire, but we're afraid of the fire because I'm a water sign. And, you know, the fire is kind of scary, but, you know, nothing would ever get done without the fire. So the future says fire. We get fired. This is great for our future. So this is passion, it's instinct, and it's desire. It's all your deep yearnings. Like everything within of you, like inside of you. You're the only one who knows what you're truly actually ever really yearning for, because I think we say things in ways to other people that you know what you feel and what you really want, okay? So this goes all the way from your heart to your career, because those are two extremely important things. But the 7 of Wands, in like a future sense or like tomorrow sense, defend yourself. Like not just against others, first against everybody else, because like you have to put up walls if you have to work with people or be around like family or, you know, even significant others, and then, you know, you'll put up walls or a little bit with them. You'll be like, I'm fine, and I'm really working on just being, and like might be in a different stage than other people, but I feel a little bit like non-reactive, but that's great because I'm just really paying attention and learning. Like, I don't always have to say everything, but you can defend yourself without a fight, without an argument. I do not think this card's saying to argue, because when I'm not arguing with others, inside of myself, I'm rationalizing and reasoning. So it's not an argument. I don't really argue with myself because I am fully embraced in my being, but like I'm questioning and weighing options and having those little like philosophical arguments with myself. So, you know, like I feel like this card, this Seven of Wands, I fully feel like that means that you need to, you know, defend yourself internally. At least right now, on the 23rd. And whenever anybody else would ever come across this reading, because it is a general reading, and it might mean something to you the day that like it comes to you because it was meant to be, but I didn't read this as defending yourself against others. I think that by quieting your mind and, you know, going by the Tao principles and like, it's more of like defending yourself internally, like, and just see what it's like to not always put up a fight. It's really not worth it. And ooh, it takes a long time to get that out of your system. But wow, how worth it. And then it does say this in the end, because it says, when you use your own wits, because you are way more well-rounded than you think that you are. Like, other people's attacks, they won't even be attacks like eventually, and you'll almost, it's not a battle within yourself, but you'll just be like finding out like what you really think, and you'll see that it was stupid and not a waste of time though at all. Just not even bring it up, man. Okay, so this stops you from being sensitive and vulnerable. Tomorrow you're not going to be sensitive and vulnerable. You're going to, you know, do a little self-analysis. Because, I mean, everybody judges other people, even if we say that we don't. I judge myself. Judge yourself. That's what I think that card means. And, you don't have to have quick getaways. You don't have to, you'll just be comfortable everywhere and anywhere, you know, eventually. And, quickly, the best, most important part is, you know, patience is the key to life. And so I like to say, and it's very true, the first time I tried to do something, it was hard. It was hard for the next 1,000 times, for most things. But then just one day, it wasn't hard anymore. And so, you know, divvy that up into all the dimensions of your life. And it's going to take 1,000 times to convince your own mind. I think it takes like 20 years for each and everything, each characteristic. But some people can't live 20 years in the future, so do the best that you can do today. And the best part is that you don't have to take any easy ways out, like ever. You'll fully be embraced. Like your passion in life will be the hard work, which is something that like I think gets a little bit mixed up. And there's like with painting, playing guitar, I could do things in so much easier ways. I could copy what other people do. I could use special techniques, and I could like have everything looking exactly the way that I want it to do. But it's the process. It's the entertainment factor. I don't do this to make money. I do it because it feels good to do it. This is my entertainment. Why would I want my entertainment to take, 20 minutes when it could take me 3 months? And a painting's never done for me. I'm a writer, so you could combine everything I've ever written from the day I was born and put it all into one thing, and it would all be applicable and fall together exactly where it needed to fall. I won't ever be taking any easy ways out. I'm the type of person who probably, like, I like the physical workout. I'm a yoga artist, so, like, I would be on the ground, like, scrubbing with a washcloth instead of using a fucking mop that I couldn't wring out anyways because they're pieces of shit. So that would be an example of, I prefer the hard work. It's life, because you're never not going to be working. But I guess what my conclusion was, and I mean, I jotted this stuff down because I'm pretty new to this game, but I'm out west, trust me. I got the messages I was supposed to get. And I am one here. I did some grounding with the earth, and this air, it smells so good. It's much, much better. But we're only, you know, what, a percentage of the way there. We're only in western Missouri, which I really like it here. But we have a long ways to go. And here we come, baby. This is it. I love the star. This one I'm going to read word for word and let you decide. What a wonderful card. This is so cool. Like, the star is great. See her? She's so cool. Star is, like, super wonderful. And this is what she says. She is number 17, eh? 7 plus 1 is 8. Conclusion. I'm gonna blame. So let's find this card. The star. Calm after the storm. This is like the conclusion. That's how it ends for all of us. Healing and renewal. Ultimate peace yet active, not passive. Creative inspiration. Invoking the muse. Clarity and vision. Star appears after the tumultuous Devil and Tower card. The star brings a calm and serenity, feeling like the tempest has passed. The thunder and rain are gone. It is the clarity of a good cry, an emotional breakthrough, and the ultimate sense that everything will be okay. Because it will. Everything will be okay. The star is also the card of direct communication with the muse. It is an especially important card for writers and artists. What? This is the archetype of inspiration. The female's figure is nude, implying vulnerability and openness. Her freely flowing waters imply openness. The bird in the trees offers spirit communication. The stars above are 1,000,000 bright, shining suns, galaxies of hope and possibility. And I describe this stuff for me based on my writing, my guitar playing, my poetry and painting, and just being active in nature. But each and every one of us, we're all 100% and we're divvied up different ways. So whatever your passions are. This star card means there's hope and possibility, and you are going through breakthroughs. It's great. Just communicate with the muse, like communicate with source. What you gotta do? All of the inspiration that you could ever need is coming to you. And I know that on these spiritual journeys and these, you know, ascension and enlightenment paths, it's shady, and we're not just in one stage, we're in lots of different stages. But your mind's gonna make sense of it the way that it needs to. Later on, namaste. Like and subscribe.